Prince Philip's frustration for British media would become the front-page news, a royal editor has claimed. Prince Philip's relationship with the media was distasteful as he believed their intrusion imposed great damage to the royal family, it has been claimed. The Duke of Edinburgh was the one who brought the media in and gave the first television interview, but with one key rule of not talking about yourself. The Duke often got infuriated with the media's behavior, who were particularly looking for gaffe rather than focusing on his work and dedication towards the royal duties. Prince Philip, if you're having a conversation and somebody pokes one of these at you with a tape recorder behind one of those long listening devices with which you can overhear the conversation 20 yards away, you get a bit anxious. Why don't you stuck it up? Take the bloody things right out. Don't do that. Robert Jobson, a royal editor of London Evening Standard, said in the documentary Philip, Prince, husband, father, you see, infuriated somebody's snapping at him. He used to say, fair's fair. If you're having a private conversation, it should be a private conversation. He didn't want someone shoving a camera in his face, because that's when things can get misinterpreted. Giles Brandreth, a royal author, said, I know he became very frustrated with the way he was handled, particularly by the British press. If he went on a foreign tour and he saw that there were British press overing it, his heart would sink because he'd know that there'd be no coverage at all unless there was a gaffe. Then the gaffe would be front-page news. That's all they were looking for. And they turned him into a caricature. Prince Philip died on April 9, 2021 after a month-long stay at King Edward VII's hospital in March. In February, he was admitted to St. Bartholomew's Hospital for feeling unwell, where he went treatment for an infection and a pre-existing heart condition. During Prince Philip's death on April 9, 2021, he was addressed as man of duty and selfless service as he led a life dedicated to the royal duties. Soon after his demise, the High Court ruled at a secret hearing in September that Prince Philip's will to remain a secret for at least 90 years to protect the dignity and standing of the Queen. However, Prince Philip believed that the media has turned the royal family into a soap opera with their speculations and rumored news. During the Bangladesh tour in 1983, the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh were standing in a garden to greet and meet the guests when Prince Philip saw the horde of media journalists and turned to his wife, said, "Here come the bloody reptiles." On being introduced to Michael Bishop, chairman of Channel 4, Prince Philip said, "So you're responsible for the kind of crap Channel 4 produces." In 1999, Prince Philip confessed that the media intrusion started to make him anxious at certain point of time as he knew they were looking for gaffe. He said, "I am desperate if I find there are British press on a foreign visits. I know they'll wreck the thing if they possibly can." The Duke was never reluctant from expressing his feeling for the media. On a visit to Caribbean island of Dominica, he said, "You have mosquitoes. We have the press." When a photographer from the tree while covering the royal tour, Prince Philip remarked, "I hope he breaks his bloody neck." However, Prince Philip also tried his best to help the photographers when possible, as confirmed by royal biographer Giles Brandreth. He said, "I go out of my way to line people up for photographers, to make sure the photographers have got what they need. I always have."